So first we're going to start by recognizing the Nurse of the Year finalists. And as I call your name, if you please come forward. Stephen Michael Bryan. So let's talk about Mike. He's the personification of a caregiver. His positive attitude towards life is evident in his daily walk. Whether at work or at home, Mike is always willing to go above and beyond for his fellow man. Providing excellent care for his patients is just the beginning of Mike's servitude towards his patients. He is willing to go that extra mile, whether it is paying for a cab ride home, ensuring they have something nutritional to eat, or just providing an encouraging word to lift his patient's spirit. Mike insists on caring for his patients holistically. He has been at the Royal Herman Northeast for 2.5 years as an emergency department staff nurse, and for 10 years prior as an agency nurse. Mike's inspiration for a career in nursing stems from multiple serious childhood illnesses, leading him to pray as a teenager to be a source of strength and encouragement to people in times of distress and illness. Mike is an ordained minister who regularly leads worship services at his church, visits the sick, works in their jail ministry program, and he regularly volunteers to shelters for those in need. Mike has educated his church on how to operate their AEDs. He serves on the Patient Employee Safety Committee and the Emergency Department Council. He received the Nurse Excellent Award in Health South in 2010, the Most Caring Awarded Icon in 2011, the iWow Glow Level in 2012, and was nominated for Nurse of the Year for Royal Herman Northeast. In August, Mike will celebrate his 21st wedding anniversary, and he has 3 children. Thank you, Mike, for your dedication and willingness to serve your community and the world. She's been a resident at Humboldt for the past 13 years and nurse for 28 years, the last several years as a hospice nurse, and currently as a critical care nurse with Icon Hospital located in Humboldt. Her career has included critical care, coronary care, telemetry, rehab, clinical liaison, marketer, volunteer coordinator, and acute care. She feels her greatest gift and achievement is her love and passion for her patients, her people skills, which permit her to effectively connect with her patients and family and truly advocate for them. Judge Gary Suttle says of Cindy, she is a dedicated, compassionate, caring nursing professional. She puts her patients first, gives herself to both patients and their families. Her heart is generous beyond measure, and she maintains a high moral standard. I have yet to see many nurses come close to Cindy's genuine, consistent, and creative treatment of her patients. This is just not a job for Cindy, this is her passion. On her days off, Cindy goes back to the hospital and visits patients. She gives them encouraging cards and plays inspiring music. She takes pictures of her patients, frames them, and gives them back to the families as a memory of their loved ones. She buys them gifts. She actually knits them booties for their hands and feet and gives them stuffed animals that she makes herself. In addition, she's active in her church, teaching 6 to 10-year-old Sunday school, speaks for senior groups about hospice, conducts bereavement classes, and volunteers at KSBJ Radio. She was named one of the 100 most outstanding nurses in Houston, and you can see why, in May 2013 by Houston Chronicle. Thank you, Cindy, for your selfless dedication to patients and children. She's a registered nurse. Over the past 10 years, Raina has evolved from medic on an ambulance to staff nurse on a telemetry unit to ER nurse to her current position as facility nurse manager for Texas Emergency Care Center in Atascocita. She's described by her manager as an everyday hero who not only helps to save lives, but takes pride in her work to ensure that everyone who walks into her ER receives excellent care. Russell Kaiser, an RN, which is one of Raina's employees, was to have been nominated along with her, but he declined the nomination for the award, stating, "Through my experience in healthcare and life in general, I have rarely seen an individual whose actions and work ethic were so infectious to the team. Her level of dedication exceeds the physical boundaries of the workplace as she frequently represents her employer beyond expectations through her volunteerism. It is unusual that an individual would decline such an honor, but yet support their manager in place. However, I have in my own years of management experience learned that for any employee to be nominated, they can only be allowed to be a true hero under the tutelage of a great leader who shows support and encouragement. Raina is a multi-year team captain for the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo's Medical Committee. She organized the funding, placement, and training of an AED at Lindsay's Lion Sports Complex to be utilized by the Humboldt Baseball Association and girls softball. After the purchase of the AED, all umpires and board members were trained in the proper use of the AED, as well as trained in CPR. She supports the American Heart Association, participates in the Houston Buddy Walk for children with Down syndrome, and is on the emergency response team at her church. She volunteers her time to battered women's shelters, child protective services, local troubled youth camps, local schools, athletic programs, and is also the team mom for the Humboldt Baseball Association. She's the wife of a firefighter, mom to 3, and a die-hard Fight for Texas Aggie. In spite of that, thank you, Raina, for your inspiration and spirit. And so, all 3 great nominees for this wonderful award, and this year the award actually goes to Raina Hawthorne, right? Raina, come back up. I gotta talk right into this baby. You're the winner. Congratulations. She served as chief resident during her final year of training at Baylor College of Medicine. In high school, she volunteered at Kingwood Medical Center and received scholarships for college. Dr. Champion has now returned to Kingwood and Care for Women, and she just became a partner in 2012. She's currently the chief of the OB-GYN department at Kingwood Medical Center, serving as the primary liaison between nursing staff and physicians, representative of the OB-GYN department on the medical executive committee, and as a physician representative on the OB-GYN curriculum committee. Dr. Champion was nominated by a patient, Casey Schreiber, who stated, as a medical professional, her bedside manner is the unique blend of a carefree, humorous personality and absolute professionalism. She's extremely knowledgeable and always goes the extra mile. She had monitored my seemingly uneventful pregnancy at 31 weeks until I woke up one morning unable to see, and her nurse advised my husband to rush me to the hospital. As I was being checked in, I actually suffered a seizure. Dr. Champion responded to the emergency call. She was able to save me and my baby in a matter of a few hours, and I truly believe she is an angel in scrubs. Dr. Champion is married with 2 active boys. She hopes to be able to return to volunteer activities soon and would like to create an adolescent female seminar for pre-college teens to fill in education gaps in an attempt to optimize physical and emotional well-being. Thank you, Dr. Champion, for your care and dedication. bachelor's degree in healthcare administration. Says Jennifer, healthcare excellence to me means going above and beyond, taking it one step further, making sacrifices to ensure that the patient feels that he or she is the center and most valuable part of the medical team. It means being empathetic, personable, listening and communicating, and understanding the needs of our patients. It means if you don't know, then you ask, you learn, and apply. It also means that you share, guide, and help teach others. It means everyone is working together as a team, and we share in that same vision. Jennifer is an accomplished team lead. She knows every issue that arises in her department, and she won't stop until it is solved. Whether it is a patient complaint, an employee issue, or a physician concern, she tackles it head on. Jennifer has been able to lead her department to continuously have high patient satisfaction scores, quality metrics, and employee satisfaction. When the department was short-staffed, Jennifer worked doubles to make sure the department was covered. If she can ever help out a team member and still maintain the department needs, then consider it done. From picking up a shift for a team member that needs the night off to giving a co-worker a ride home because she doesn't have a car, to coming in early, Jennifer has done it. She also serves on our hospital customer experience team, radiology customer experience team, partners and caring team, as well as the registration and emergency department experience team. She has taught along with her husband in her church's children's ministry, as an assistant team mom for her son's t-ball team, is active in school PTO, volunteers with Hope Portrait, as well as during the holiday season through her church and work. Thank you, Jennifer, for your dedication and example. Worked as a clinical dental hygienist for 18 years before deciding to pursue a master's degree that would be suitable in the realm of dental education. After receiving her master's in education in allied health and administration from the University of Houston, she was a clinical assistant professor at the UT Health Science Center. She was the first dental hygiene faculty member in the history of UT Health School of Dentistry to receive the John P. McGovern Teaching Excellence Award in 2000. The award is student-driven, and the 64 dental hygiene students voted together, outvoting 200 dental students. Ms. Stitt has been with Lone Star College Kingman since 2003, where she's the director of dental hygiene. She strongly believes in student success and in changing students' lives, which is very apparent in the 100% pass rate on the licensing exam for all 7 graduating classes in the dental hygiene program. That's remarkable. 8. Okay, there you go. She's also active in college outside of the scope of her position, has served on hiring committees, the Educational Program Council, Respiratory Therapy and Occupational Therapy Assistant Advisory Committees, Student Appeals Committee, and various other committees. She loves to challenge her students to further their skill development and received the NISOD Faculty Excellence Award in January of 2012. I have to take a breath. She's been active in the Texas Dental Hygiene Educators Association, having served as president in 2007 and 8, the Texas Dental Hygiene Directors Association, the American Dental Educators Association, American Dental Hygienist Association, Texas Dental Hygienist Association, the Greater Houston Dental Hygiene Society, and the Northeast Houston Dental Hygiene Study Club. Yeah, seriously. Even though the dental hygiene program operates a dental clinic on campus to allow students to develop and practice their skills, Mary Beth feels that the walls of the classroom should be expanded into the community. She's responsible for clinical partnerships with the Alabama Coushatta Indian Reservation, Chief Kena Health Clinic, Interfaith Community Clinic in the Woodlands, Carl Lunsky School, Spring ISD, Lone Star Family Clinic, Children's Dental Clinic in Conroe, and that would be Tamagawa, okay, and Tomball. She has been involved with the National Charity League Kingwood chapter with her church and served on the Spring ISD Career and Technology Education Advisory Committee for the past 7 years, Kingwood High School FFA, and the Humble ISD Livestock Show and Rodeo, which in 2009 was dedicated to Mary Beth and her husband. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your inspiration and contributions to this community. And so again, 3 great nominations. And actually, the winner this year goes to Jennifer Johnston.
I wouldn't be able to do what I'm able to do if Jessica and Greg didn't entrust in me to be able to do the things that I like to do with my team. And just want to say thank you for allowing me to do that job. And it's such a blessing to be able to work in the medical field and to do what I do and to care for patients and just be able to grow a team that enjoys and has the same compassion and understanding and patience and kindness towards our patients. And, without our patients, we wouldn't have jobs. And we need to go above and beyond and thank them and give all the best that we can to them and care for them. And so I just really, I love the job that I do, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And I've always wanted to take care of people as long as I can remember since being a little girl. And it's just it's an amazing blessing, and I'm so honored. I'm speechless. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. This means so much to me. It really does. Thank you so much.
So I wish I could do some recruiting, but I promise I won't. Yeah, definitely some great employees and physicians that were nominated this year.